So finally, therapy. You seeking it. Kind of. With me. Mm-hmm. Why me? Why now? Well, the why, yeah, I guess I can do the why. You know, as you know, I don't really trust therapists. You don't trust people who do the same job as you. No. You don't trust yourself. Yeah. And yet here we are. Well, yeah, kind of. Hello. Is it trust or a money thing? Ooh, both. I mean, okay. Imagine, Steve, you are Mork. As in Mork from the planet Ork. Yeah.
So, you're from outer space?
Yes. Do you mind if I take a few pictures for the folks on the home planet? They'd like to get some postcards.
No.
Okay, watch the fluky.
Okay, doesn't require a huge leap of imagination on my part. Okay, so you come down to Earth, where you see us, you know, idiotic humans grappling with our consciousness, our mortality, searching for love and acceptance and validation, Max, in all the wrong places, and you think, oh, fuck, I need to talk to someone about this. This is doing my head in. So you explore the options. Turns out your fellow humans typically engage in this very peculiar ritual where they sit in front of each other and then they exchange this money stuff. Anyway, they hand this money over to someone for a kind of performance, maybe. A performance of those three core pillars of our religion. Unconditional positive regard. Yeah. Congruence. Being genuine. Empathy. Yeah. You know, all beautifully modeled nowadays, of course, by, you know, good old Chat GPT. Let me give you a blast of this. You know, hey GPT, I'm all alone and suffering in my isolated human consciousness.
I'm here, and I care about what you're going through. Let's figure this out together.
Mm-hmm. UPR. Yeah.
Life can be brutal, and talking about it isn't easy. I'm listening. No filters, no pretending.
Straight up, yeah. Congruence. Mm-hmm.
It sounds like you're grappling with something profound. Searching for meaning in a world that often feels indifferent. I'm here for you and with you, Steve.
Empathy. Bravo, GPT. And you get that for what, like 20 quid a month? Well, I can see why you don't want to pay my fees. Fine, so, you know, bugger off and go and sort yourself out with GPT, my friend. Wow. And that is why I guess I want you as my therapist. You want a therapist to swear at you and not beat about the bush. Well, I'm sure that you can find someone else who will fulfill that role admirably. No, actually no. To get that, I would have to spend about 3 years befriending this individual, which also means, you know, paying their 50-minute once a week fee, so that, yes, maybe after 1,000 hours of therapy, remember they are British, right? They finally drop their guard a little, remove, you know, the DSM, the sand timer, their supervisor's voice, which they keep up their often quite sizable and well-fed rear ends. I could do that, but I would prefer not to. But to be sure. Okay. I mean, maybe it's like a top-bottom thing, right? Some people enjoy giving it, some people like to be on the receiving end, you like to be on the receiving end, and you and me, you know, I mean, we prefer to be dishing it out rather than, I don't know, we just don't like being dished. Yeah. Some people can't get enough, that is true, of being, shall we say, in the nicest possible way, sort of butt-fucked, ear-fucked, pussy-fucked, ear-fucked by their therapists. Performance, although it feels very real in the moment, I mean, we're method actors, we can do it, right? Unconditional positive regard, congruence, and empathic cock or vagina. Yes, and understandably, it would be difficult to have this kind of repartee, or at least, you know, build it up without years and years and years of paying for the pleasure of doing this thing, because it is a pleasure. I mean, don't tell anyone, right? You know, and a great one. Doing this with another human being once a week, or even every day, which is, as we both know, costly. Indeed. So you've come to me because I am free to you. And Max. Yeah. Well, much obliged. But, you know, also because I know, well, sort of know, what you're thinking. Really? Okay. What am I thinking, Darren Brown? This very moment you're thinking, I wonder if this will make a punchy enough intro to the video so that people will continue watching. I was actually thinking that. Yeah. Of course. Because that's what I was thinking. So we were both having the same thought. Hurrah! Probably. And yet, split in two. Performing two maybe, I don't know, slightly different personality styles, right? One more Enneagram 4, one a little bit more Enneagram 8 or 5. Perhaps, but let's not go into the Enneagram. As you know, most people find it deeply boring. True. So why wouldn't you just, I don't know, just sit down with your own thoughts and feelings and have them. Like what? So like sort of sitting down, writing them down, maybe in some kind of dialogue structure. Yeah, something like that. One inner entity, the non-idiot, representing the therapist, the other, the client or patient or fellow traveler. Yeah. Okay. I see where you're going with this, but why the need to share it then with them? The people watching this, or you know, whatever they are, bots, neurodivergent cyborgs. I mean, we're all so hybrid now. Who the fuck knows what form of sentience is actually taking this in? Okay, let's say people like you and me watching this. Why do they need to be here? Is this the big speech? I don't know. You wrote it. You tell me. Okay. Well, we, no one necessarily needs to be here, but for those who are, first of all, we humbly thank them. Yeah. No, really, yeah, sincerely, genuinely I'm appreciative, sincerely, genuinely. Yeah. For whoever, you know, for the cyborgs, the watchers, the viewers, the subscribers. Yeah. For the source, the HP source. Oh, shit, I forgot the bottle. Hang on. One moment. Do you want to do the line again? The HP source. Yeah, for the sauce. The HP sauce. Funny. You think so? No, not really. I mean, a few days ago I thought, even though I don't eat it, I went to Waitrose, bought the £2.50 bottle. Anyway, the sauce, the HP sauce. Yeah, so, you know that whole thing in Narcotics Anonymous, Alcoholics Anonymous, Marijuana Anonymous, vis-a-vis the necessity of having some kind of higher power, right? Vis-a-vis. Did you get ChatGPT to write your big speech? Just let me do the speech. Do you interrupt your other clients like this? No, just let me. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, so, higher power, which I think also perhaps encompasses, right, that need for belonging and meaning, that whole Durkheim thing, integration, regulation. Put a link up there? With let me do the speech. Sorry. You're right though, we might, you know. Although, yeah, actually put in the link here. So anyway, the viewers, the subscribers, content consumers. Yeah. The Greeks, though, called them the gods, right? Content consumers. Oh, yeah. But not just outer gods, right? Inner gods were available at the time. Was it at the time? You know, the Hindu philosophers were coming up with this idea of Atman, the inner self, Buddha nature, the Tao. You do know that you just did my line. That was my line, and you stole it. Sorry. Anyway. What I've come to realize is that for us attention-seeking moderns, the higher powers, basically now them, sort of, yeah, digital gods in the guise of subscribers. Fair enough. I mean, yeah, they're not friends,
Yeah.
acquaintances, lovers, soulmates. Although that's always the idiotic fantasy, isn't it? And yet, even in that capacity, apart from Max, they are fundamentally, for me at the moment, the most important entities in my life right now. Especially the ones still watching at this point. Where are we at? I have no idea. It feels like we've been going for hours, but I suppose it's only been about 8 minutes. Yeah. Whatever form of consciousness, I don't even know what to call it anymore. Whatever form of consciousness is watching us now, they're our higher power. HP source. Okay, I get it. We get it. We all get it. It's to them you now wish to surrender or become accountable to in some way for whatever struggles you are currently facing or are about to embark on, etc.
Yeah.
And they fit all the criteria of the ancient gods, if you think about it, right? They're out there, they're nowhere, everywhere, influencing our lives. Well, yeah, I mean, influencing the videos made and consumed on the internet, that much is true. Which is to say, because that is, where we now mainly live, our lives, my life, your life, with a single click each, the equivalent of, I don't know, a prayer uttered in a cathedral or a candle lit in a church. So talk to them. I'm trying to, if you just let me fucking do my speech.
Okay, what do you want to speak about?
Okay, well, what do your clients mostly spend their time talking about with you in therapy? How they want to become bigger, better, faster, happier, less mortal, less neurotic, less idiotic versions of themselves, I guess. What about the Enneagram 4s? Oh, well, there it's all about, their awfulness, their relationships or lack of. It's all the glass half empty or empty. Yeah, here in this case. Well, being the sort of walking, talking cliche that I am, that of course is what I want to do. I want to talk to you about my green girlfriend. Your green girlfriend. Yes. At the moment though, as you know, I have two, Gertrude and Alice, usually combined in the evenings, aren't they, ladies? Yeah, Gertrude and Alice,
Yeah.
Alice and Gertrude. I don't know which is which.
Your evening rendezvous with Gertrude and
Yours
Alice.
too? Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is also why you're the only person I can talk to about this. Fair enough, I get it. Okay, so let's talk. Okay, so, next time. I mean, we'll start off where we left off, right? Because, sorry, rules be rules, yeah? Papa Freud, all that.
I wonder why you love me, baby. I hardly love myself at all. I think we're both a little crazy. We need some therapy, that's all.